Earlier this week, the New York Times reported that Donald Trump, in the months leading up to the general election, was so trailing Joe Biden in fundraising that his team started to do some increasingly shady things to get more money out of his supporters, including setting up weekly recurring donations where hundreds or thousands of dollars would be drained out of bank accounts without the people necessarily knowing that it was about to happen. They ended up having to refund over $120 million that they effectively stole. Now, Trump hasn't had to say much about that, but in the days since that report came out, we found out that the National Republican Campaign Committee is apparently using similar tactics. So they have a pre-checked box on the NRCC's donation page. Donors are opted into making monthly donations. And I want to show you an example of what they look like. So here's one of the yellow boxes. I believe they used the exact same yellow boxes that Trump did, as if just like to do challenge mode for conning their fans. Hey, you know that story about subversive yellow boxes? We got them too. Anyway, the box says, we need to know we haven't lost you to the radical left. If you uncheck this box, we will have to tell Trump you're a defector and sided with the Dems. That's insane.
Wow.
So they they get the update. Oh my God. Billy unchecked the box. They run down the hallway and bust open the door. Trump, Billy's a defector. And then Trump says, you know what? I was gonna invite him to play golf with me, but not now. Billy's screwed.
Whoa.
That's what they want their followers to believe.
And there's like millions of Billies that are like, don't tell him, please, don't tell him.
That's what it is, yeah.
But that.
Yeah, well, so first of all, guys, I think you're being unfair. They had to tell Trump that they're defectors. They said it in the email. They didn't have a choice. We have to tell Trump that you're a defector. And the funny thing is, if they actually told Trump, and side note, if you're a right winger and hence dense, no one's going to tell Trump anything. It's a total lie, okay? And they're not going to be like, oh my God, it turns out Jim Jablowski, yep, that's 112th person in a row that did not check the box. Tell him about Jim Jablowski. Tell him about it. No, nobody's going to tell him a damn thing. But the funny thing is, if they did, Trump would actually get mad. Trump would be like, what's going on with Jablowski? I'm going to go on tour. I can't go on tour. I was going to yell at Jablowski. Okay. And but remember, there's a great twist to this story. Trump doesn't want them sending these emails because he's trying to scam the same people. So he's like, stop using my name to scam them. That's my job.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, imagine like this money isn't going to him. It would be bad enough if he did that. But there's both I guess the stick would be, we'll put you on the naughty list if you don't give money. But they also try to use a carrot kind of. They have one box that says the Dems have already reached their mid-month fundraising goal. If you like, first of all, they haven't even reported it. It's the middle of the month. You have no idea what they've raised, so stop lying. But anyway, if you want Trump to run for president, this is your last chance to flip the house. So like, if you don't give, that's why Trump won't run again, even though Trump's running has literally nothing to do with anyone other than Trump. And that's a regular thing. Like if you uncheck it, you do not stand with Trump, even though we don't technically stand with Trump. He sent a cease and desist, but we really want your cash.
This is like
the whole thing is so manipulative.
It's like a Stockholm syndrome for your wallet, right? It's like we've got you, we've kidnapped your wallet and we've got you by the balls. Okay, I guess it's fine. Keep the wallet. It's fine. I'm cool. I don't need to eat. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, guys, that they know how unsophisticated, I'm being polite, the Republican donors are. The small donors. The large donors are very sophisticated. They think, oh, good, use the rubes as well. Have them pay for our tax cuts. The large Republican donors are having a blast over this. They think it's the funniest thing they've ever seen. But the small Republican donors, being the unsophisticated rubes that they actually are, will believe it. That's why why do you think they're sending it? Because it's working. Billy then thinks, oh my God, they're gonna tell, honey, they're gonna tell Trump about me. They're gonna call me a defector. I gotta do it. I gotta send him the money. I mean, it's the easiest mark in the world. That's why Trump is telling him not to do it. He's like, no, those are my marks. I'm running that con. Don't get in on my game, right? game recognizes game. To be fair, anyway. But if you've ever seen the Democrats, okay, two more things. Sorry, some of the tactics also have the box pre-checked for monthly. No, you can't trick people into giving monthly. You have to let them know. There's nothing wrong with giving them options. A lot of people gave to Bernie Sanders. A lot of people give to great candidates. In fact, you should go to ninaturner.com/hello and give to her, okay? And make it monthly, okay? But you got to.
If you don't, we will tell her. We will tell Nina that you betrayed her. You put an obsidian dagger right in her kidney.
That's right. And Nina Turner,
Franklin, Tennessee, we see you.
Yeah. And Nina Turner's kind of the queen. So, I mean, if the queen finds out, it's out of our hands. Okay, but seriously, guys, you can't pre-check the box for monthly if they didn't agree to monthly. That's crazy. So they're so unscrupulous on the right-wing side. It's unbelievable. By the way, it's so telling of the two different parties. So these are the unscrupulous, let's rip off our own voters, and lie to them in every way, shape, and form. That's the Republican Party. On the Democratic Party, when they go to do donations, and if you ever gave $1 to anything related with a DCCC or a corporate Democrat over the last 4 or 5 years, you know this better than anybody. They'll send you 1,000 emails with, "Oh my God, if you don't give in the next half an hour, we're all gonna be decapitated. We're all gonna lose forever and ever and ever." Okay, like. Look, I get it. There's push emails. We've probably been guilty of doing some push emails, and there is real urgency. At the end of a quarter, there's urgency. When you get it from a progressive, that's probably almost certainly true. When Republicans do it at the end of a quarter, that there is urgency. At the end of an election, there is urgency. Some of that is true, but the Democrats get so carried away, man. It's really, they're like, we will lose forever and ever if you don't give us money now. Like the Republicans are like, we're gonna hurt you unless you give us money. And the Democrats are like, please, I'm begging you. We're already losers, we're all gonna lose. Like, it's so unfortunately indicative of their psychology.
I love that they use the word defector, like, which is a word that is only heard with North Korea, like defection. You're gonna be a defector like a North Korean. It's like, whoa. Okay, calm down. Defector is a very strong word here, like, because I don't want to give monthly.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.